I'm going to reveal the secret to what 99% of players don't understand about becoming explosive. If you want to enhance your power on the rugby field to dominate the contact, be electric around the park, outjump your opposite number, you need to stick around for this, because we'll be breaking down common misconceptions and discussing a simple yet effective strategy to get you more powerful for rugby. Starting off by addressing some common misconceptions around what can help you become more powerful. Many players think that getting explosive is as simple as doing a few heavy sets of squats and jumping on a box a few times. But the reality is, becoming powerful is a complex process that requires a well-rounded approach. It's not just about squats or box jumps. Achieving explosiveness for rugby requires integrating a variety of session plans, exercises, sets, reps, loads, equipment, all of that stuff. To truly develop your power, it is important to take a look at the force velocity curve, which illustrates how different exercises and different loads are going to impact your ability to produce force at various speeds. Be sure to download our free Power for Rugby guide, linked in the description below. It is packed with valuable insights on the force velocity curve, but also exercises and all the in-betweens to enhance your rugby power training. Essentially, to become powerful, you must enhance all these elements of fitness. You can't just focus on one aspect. It's about finding the right balance between strength, power, and speed. Now, why is explosive training so crucial for rugby players? Simply put, rugby demands high forces at fast rates all the time, and research 100% backs this as well. Think about collisions, carries, line out jumping or lifting, catching the high ball, sidestepping your opponents. All of these require high forces at fast rates to outdo your opposition. So being powerful is the most important physical quality for rugby success. So let's now dive into the simple strategy you can implement weekly to boost your power. And this involves performing 4 key types of exercises that will focus on different aspects of explosiveness for your rugby. To get more explosive, you must perform exercises that cover these movement categories every single week. Horizontal force dominant exercises include sled pushes or heavy barbell hip thrusts. These movements develop power in a horizontal direction. This is essential for things like acceleration speed and maybe collisions, or thinking rucks, mauls, set piece like the scrum. Think moderate to heavy weights here when we're talking about force. Vertical velocity dominant exercises, these are your box jumps, counter movement jumps, maybe your drop jumps. These are working on your upward movement at high speeds, enhancing your top end speed and your jumping ability. And then we go into the opposite end of the spectrum. We're looking at vertical force dominant exercises, such as barbell squat jumps, maybe trap bar jumps, push presses, and then finally horizontal velocity dominant exercises like sprints, lighter sled sprints, broad jumps. By regularly performing these types of exercises, you're going to enhance your power all the way through the spectrum of maximal forces down to maximal velocities, and you'll do it in the various movement patterns required in rugby. Now, I realize this is still quite technical, so if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments. And that's why I've also put the link to our free 28-day program in the description, so you can get your hands on a program that puts all of this together specifically for your stage of the rugby season. Check it out and get your program absolutely free. Don't get stuck in the misconception that lifting heavy and popping out a few jumps here and there is going to make you explosive for rugby. You need to get the elements of this video into your weekly training, and you'll be a well-rounded, explosive rugby player. Remember to get your free guide down below and lock and load your free 28-day program. I'll see you soon.